Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is a Thursday. We know what Thursday is here up on Mikey's Productions, and in Last War, that's Training Hero Day. And that means this video is going to be about an exclusive weapon. Let's smash on heroes and take a look. Who are we talking about? It is McGregor, our Ironclad General. Now McGregor is currently sitting here at 8.47 million in power. He's number 5 overall. But keep in mind that the power is not all that your heroes bring to the game. And in fact, there are lots of alternative squad formations we're seeing these days because the skills are hidden power. Hidden in the sense that they apply during battle and they're unpredictable. So while you may have a top hero such as Carly, but we're finding now that a lot of people are starting to almost abandon even using Carly or moving her out of the aircraft squad and maybe over to tanks or somewhere else. Even though for a lot of people, if you've leveled her, she's probably your strongest on paper hero. But the skills really come down to what makes a hero very impactful. And that's why we're starting to see a lot of people experiment here now that we are going on 2 years in the game and have all these exclusive weapons available to us. But that said, let's smash on the exclusive weapon and take a look. McGregor is at level 29, so we're going to bump it up to level 30. That's the last level before you get to the exclusive weapon kind of wall of honor that happens after that. And we've seen that in some of our prior videos. Let's go ahead and preview what is going to happen here. So you can go back on the channel, watch my other videos for McGregor's exclusive weapon. Go back to the activation video. You'll get a full rundown of all of the benefits and all the levels of the exclusive weapon. Here we're going to focus on our tiered level 30. So remember, there are tiered levels at 1, 10, 20, and 30. As we get to level 30, we're going to max out, at least for this stage of the exclusive weapon, the hero HP buff at 890,578. Hero attack has been increased by 7,101, defense by 4,358. Resistance to all damage types goes to 5%, as with all of the exclusive weapons. And McGregor's hero skill level cap is raised to level 40, so that means you can increase all of his skills to level 40. Let's go smash on the skill tab. Now we have a series of skills. At each of the tiered levels, you will get a new skill. So at level 1, we picked up Relentless Assault. That was an improvement to McGregor's auto attack. Pretty quick on the cooldown, as all the auto attacks are. Dealing physical damage, he prioritizes attacking a random front row enemy unit, dealing physical damage equal to some percent of his attack and applying 1 stack of Fury. Let's remind ourselves that Fury increases damage taken over time by 20% and reduces attack by 2.5%, stacking up to 5 times. So you can really start to impact your opponents as they get stacks of Fury applied to them in 2 dimensions. One, they're going to take more damage, but also by reducing attack, because so many of the skills are based on a percent of attack, just as this skill is. By reducing the attack of your opponent, they are going to do less damage when it comes to executing many of your opponent's skills. So that's why I always like to see a reduction in attack. At level 10, we picked up the enhancement to Tactics. Indomitable Force has the hefty 9-second cooldown. It's a debuffs. What's it all about? Well, McGregor will now taunt 4 enemy units, prioritizing the back row, reducing their attack by 12%. So another nice reduction of attack. It's going to be by some percent here, of course, as you level it up, and will apply a stack of Fury. So we saw what Fury was before. So not only does the Tactics reduce attack after taunting 4 enemy units, they get the stack of Fury, so that's going to further reduce attack again and cause them to take more damage. Let's tap on taunts, and we can see taunts will result in those units that were taunted prioritizing McGregor with their auto attack. So at this point, by getting to level 10, it's kind of a bad thing for McGregor in your squad, because McGregor is now going to be the subject of a whole bunch of damage, more than you probably want him to take, which is why you've got to get up to the increased levels in the exclusive weapons. And where does it take us next? At level 20, We get the troop type boost, missile specialist. That's true of pretty much all of the exclusive weapons. It's an expertise type skill, so it just comes along for the ride. It will boost all of your missile heroes' attack, defense, and HP by 7.5% in battles. But the big thing we're here for today is the final skill at level 30, Tactics Boost, Winning Pursuit. So it's an enhancement to the tactics. Big cooldown here, 8.27 seconds. What is it about? Well, after using his tactics, McGregor will enter Ironclad mode. During Ironclad mode, it will reduce all damage taken by 5% for McGregor, but McGregor's attack speed is going to decrease by 25% and will fire 2 shells with each shot. So McGregor is going to attack less when this tactics boost comes into play, but as we just saw from Indomitable Force, the enhancement to tactics, we saw that he is going to be prioritized by auto attacks. So once you get to level 30, you finally get a bit of reprieve there by this damage reduction of 5% from Ironclad mode. And there are a couple buffs out there that are really important, and damage reduction is one of those most important ones. So if you have any way of increasing damage reduction, whether it be from technology research or it would be from upgrading decorations, it's definitely something to prioritize. Damage reduction is critical. So here at this point, McGregor will finally get a bit of reprieval from his own taunting that he did when we got that enhanced skill at level 10 that increased the number of taunted opponents to 4. Let's watch the video. Okay, so we just have a shield that comes up. You know, we could kind of see that with his vehicle. That's the whole idea here at level 30. Nothing more to show. All right, so here at this point, what have we got going on? We're going to upgrade his exclusive weapon. And to get all the way to level 30, it takes over 2,000 shards to get there. And that is going to cost you over $1,700 US, or adjusted for your currency, if you're going to buy them all. That's a lot of money. So that means you need to take advantage of all the ways possible to get exclusive weapon shards for free. Now you need to have 50 of the hero's exclusive weapon shards in order to activate it. That is for level 1. But after that, you can use universal exclusive weapon shards. So make sure you take advantage of all the ways to get those for free. It's going to evolve and change and get better and better as you go on in the game, moving through the various seasons. Now, if you're going to buy the packs that give you exclusive weapon shards, or you're going to buy the exclusive weapon battle pass in the beginning, then you need to make sure you save money there. And the 2 ways to do that are go to the Last 4 official store and buy gold bricks. Gold bricks give you a 5% bonus, and in a lot of jurisdictions, you can save tax. Or check out the sponsor of today's video and all of our exclusive weapon videos. That's Skycastle. They can save you up to 35% in your purchases. I've used Skycastle to save some money in Last War, but how do you get to them from my videos? It's real easy. You can see here an exclusive weapon video for Mr. Adam. Well, go ahead in this video for McGregor, tap on the description, expand that description down there, and you will find a link to the Skycastle Discord. Give that a smash. It's going to invite you to join their server. I've already done this. Let's go take a look. Here on the Skycastle server, you will get a welcome message with a bunch of important information. You will have the 3 primary games plus others that they support. The flash deals, feedback, and buy here are important things to check out, as well as the giveaways. I want to draw your attention down to the About Us. The About Us is an important section of channels. That price list, what's it going to cost? What can you save? Find it right here at your fingertips. So $100 in game for $87.99 US. That's the regular pricing. How to pay? Well, you can pay through these various payment methods. They do support some other ones if you've got a unique situation, but note a few of them do carry an additional fee or a discount with cryptocurrency. And then check out the how it works. Read through the steps. You want to choose your pack, calculate how much you're going to save, open a ticket. It's super simple. Check out the feedback as well. There is a ton of feedback in here from all kinds of players, from all kinds of different games. And make sure you always monitor the flash deals that can help you save additional money in game, and the giveaways. Make sure you come in here and you smash that participate button so that now you can be part of the giveaway. I already was, so watch out. You want to hit it so it tells you you are now participating. With that said, let's get back to it. We're going to back out of this interface. We're going to go ahead and we will upgrade McGregor's exclusive weapon. We're going to take note of the power of the squad. So currently is 51.53. So we want to remember 51.53 and 8.47. Let's go over to the exclusive weapon and smash the upgrade button. It's going to take 200 shards. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, 283,000 increase in power. So that's going to be definitely good. Here we're getting a new vehicle, first of 2 animations. He's got that gigantic shield wall there that slows down his fire, but gives him that damage reduction from the taunt. And our ironclad McGregor has got his new outfit, new look, new wall of armor to block those attacks. Loving it. McGregor, level 30, exclusive weapon. We are at it. Now we just unlocked the specialized upgrade, exclusive weapon, wall of honor type of thing here. And to get to that, you just smash on that button. Let's take a look at where we landed. So McGregor went from that 8.4 to 8.7. Nice buff. And our squad went up to 51.82 from 51.53. So not bad at all. That's what we would expect from 283,000. He's got the beefy vehicle. I know when you see this thing driving around and you see Swifts driving around, it's like a massive vehicle on the map. It's insane. So that's super cool. Now let's take a look at one more thing. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Unfortunately, I already plundered all the trucks. I got a little ahead of myself today. The best I have for me right now is going to be the arena. So we did do a attempt here, if I go to the record, on a number of people that have the old level 29 exclusive weapon. Let's just see who we get with a challenge. Okay, I was able to get one here. It actually worked out perfectly. I finally got the same person I actually deliberately tested with earlier today. So let's go ahead and smash on record and take a look. We're talking about S4A, Dennis, GDN. Now I lost both of them. I kept the battle formation exactly the same. So really the primary difference here is going to be McGregor's exclusive weapon to level 30. In fact, I didn't do anything different. Now maybe Dennis did between these battles because it was about an hour or so between them, but I didn't. So let's take a look. We are going to scroll down and we'll find the first one with Dennis. Here we go. So today at 1600 hours, let's go ahead and take a look at this battle. There we go. All right, so I had lost, as I mentioned, and my missiles here with McGregor were against his aircraft. Let's go take a look. So we've got a 51.5. That was a 51.53 that we used to have, right, against 53 on the aircrafts. Now he's got me beat on morale and gear power. So right there, I know it's not gonna go well regardless. I know my missiles gear is not where it needs to be. So that's an automatic hindrance. Now also it's going to tell you to place now the Guardian heroes. I think that used to be defensive heroes. They've been changing the name of things, but they want you to put the shield heroes in front and the attack heroes in back. That's the game's recommendation. Of course, a lot of us are moving around. I have Swift here in the front. So I lost this battle. We take a look at heroes. I had 8 million versus 8.1. My lineup counters it. We know that. That's why I went missiles against aircraft. And I've got McGregor's level 29 exclusive weapon. And you can see the gear here is not so great. So gear power is 1.8 million more for Dennis. If we look at the hero's skills, of course my skills for my missiles are also falling behind others at the moment as I work on aircraft as my primary squad. But we've got 1.4 million to 1.6. And we go take a look at the army here in this report. All right, I've got 42 million power there, and Dennis has 40. His drone, though, above level 180 is definitely giving him a power bump, so I'm going to have a challenge with that. And the thing that has been the worst for me of everything is, of course, my drone chips are generally lower. Dennis has got level 10 on that left side, which is definitely better than my level 9s. We take a look at my Overlord. That's where I'm making up some of the power. We're relatively close on our tech. Decorations, I've got a little more there. Tactics cards, he's got me beat. And let's scroll down and see. So Dennis is a war leader, so that's going to give him a bit of a buff. Statistics wise, we can see where everything landed. But let's go off and just watch the actual battle. So I have a feeling McGregor is going to get killed pretty fast. Let's see. He's down here in the front row left. Yeah, I mean, even Swift is getting just destroyed. They're all getting destroyed, actually. McGregor was the first to die. And then after that, everybody fell. All right, so if we look at this, McGregor did 4.1 million, and he took 14.6 million with a debuff of 1.2. So let's forget about the damage taken. Well, let's keep that in mind, because remember that level 30 is going to give that damage reduction. So 4.1, 14, 1.2. Let's see if we can remember that when we drop back out of that interface. And let's go to the other report. Okay, and go back up to the top. Let's take a look at the battle. I kept the formations the same, so I still lost. So no miracle there done by McGregor's level 30 exclusive weapon. See where things landed. Now I have 51.8, as we know, against 53. So morale, gear power is going to be basically unchanged. Took a look at our heroes. I have level 30 now. My gear is the same. I think I did upgrade McGregor's gun maybe as between then and now. My skills are going to be all basically the same. Looks like Dennis is all pretty much consistent as well. Army-wise, 42 versus the 4009. The drones are the same. Really no change there. We're the same on the Overlord from the original battle and everything else as well. And let's go take a look at now the battle. I'm going to guess McGregor is still going to hopefully lives a little longer. You can see all the attack is really focused on him right there. He's got like 3 people hitting him. So let's see, we've got the level 30 tactics boost was issued there. We've got the shield that came up on the screen just a second ago. Oh, well, he still died pretty quick. Yeah, same order. So this didn't really go that much better. Debuff was the same at 1.2. Only 0.1 million more damage. I mean, we don't know what the actual number was there. Damage taken 14.6. So honestly, these stats are pretty much the same. As it stands with this one battle comparison, going from level 29 to level 30, I'm just not really seeing a big benefit right now. We did see that the skill was triggered there. The battle time, I think, was almost the same at 19 seconds. So yeah, it didn't really help me last any longer. There's obviously a lot of variables here. Did he stun? I did not get stunned, at least enough for it to tell me that. He had minus 1700. Let me go take a look at the other one. 1656. So, all right, 44 more troops of his were killed. Was that because of McGregor? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. He still had the 14.1 physical damage. It was a 4.81 or 4.18 million critical hits for. Really, we're looking at damage taken. So physical damage taken 6.69, energy damage 7.94. I mean, it's pretty much the same as the other battle. Not much difference here at all. Just go take a look at those statistics real quickly. So again, a little more there on physical damage. 1 less critical hit, so did more damage with 1 fewer critical hits. So that's a good sign. Damage taken had a more energy damage this time, so that's still really the same. All right, folks, so there you have it. That is looking at 2 battles with McGregor's exclusive weapon at level 29, and then again at level 30 against the same player here in the arena. Let me know what you think about McGregor's exclusive weapon. I was hopeful that the level 30 was going to give that damage reduction and really make up for the fact that all of a sudden everybody's going to attack him with their auto attacks after he taunts most of the other opponent. So at this point, I just don't really feel like it helped. But Maybe this battle was just too unbalanced because of the gear, the drone, and the war leader, and I'm an engineer. Too many other variables at play. It just wasn't going to make a difference. It wasn't enough. We'll have to start taking a look at some of the alternative squad formations here in upcoming videos. We know Scarlet's getting a lot of attention. I actually always loved Scarlet, but if you have the rest of your heroes in order, you can increase maybe her skills over, say, Fiona, which you don't see anywhere in Mike Hawk's lineup. And so drop Scarlet in on your tanks, perhaps. We do see Marshall showing up over here with the missiles. And we see people also moving Carly out of the aircraft and bringing in alternative heroes there, such as Murphy is the most popular we see, placing him in the back row. We do see Mike has got Lucius in the back row with the new shield that he's going to get with exclusive weapon level 30 on Lucius, so check out those videos. These are just some of the different formations we're seeing these days. So drop a comment, let me know what you think about the exclusive weapon, let me know what you think about these formations. What would you like to see here in upcoming videos on Mikey's Productions? Take care, everybody. Keep having fun playing the game.